Hey everyone, Sarah McVanel here. It is day 6 of a 7-day commitment to help feed our healthcare and essential service workers' souls. Thank you for everything you're doing to help us get through this pandemic. We know that it is already an exhausting period of time that we're entering into. Supplies are scarce and there's just so much uncertainty still. So I'm hoping that this commitment to sharing at least 7 tips. And if you want more, just reach out to me, let me know. And I will keep producing these videos and these audio recordings for you because I want to support you to be as resourceful and resilient on the other side of this pandemic as you were going into it. And if you were compassion fatigued going into it, I want to support you so that that does not get any worse. So that's actually related to today's tip, is to gauge where are you at on a day-to-day basis when it comes to compassion fatigue. You see, sometimes we can get really frustrated with ourselves or with other people when we show signs of burnout and exhaustion and sleep disruption and our eating habits changing and so forth. You know, we can feel like it's overwhelming and there's no end in sight. And here's the thing. When we recognize that it's because you care so much, because you're giving so much to what you do, it gives permission for you to feel and experience, and for your colleagues to feel and experience what is going on right now. It's not necessarily giving it permission. It doesn't mean that any of this thing that we're going through collectively, and particularly you on the front lines of this, it doesn't necessarily mean it's good. By accepting it and understanding it doesn't give it greater permission or likelihood that it's going to continue longer. If anything, it allows you to be able to stay pushing through this challenging time because you understand and give permission to be able to feel how you feel, for your energy to be lower, for you to operate some days at 70%. I mean, that may be all that you can bring. And it's important for you to be able to understand that so that you can share that with your colleagues and say, hey, I got 70% today. Because maybe somebody is 90 and maybe somebody's at 100 and somebody else is at 50. As a team, you can come up with a strategy. But it's really challenging that in the middle of a shift, you work out who's at 50, who's at 70, who's at 90. And frankly, you may find that you're at 70 at the start and you've had so much support and things are going better than you expected. Maybe you find you're at an 80 and you can give a bit more. It's actually that permission setting and that sharing and transparency of where are you at that builds trust, that facilitates collaboration, and frankly, it just allows you all to be more human throughout this incredibly human experience. If there's something I can do, or if you want to learn more, in fact, about compassion fatigue and compassion satisfaction, you can jump over to my website, greatnessmagnified.com, and under cool stuff, there's an assessment tool there that I hope you find helpful. If there's anything else you need right now, please reach out to me through that contact me form or by just emailing me personally. I answer all my own emails. Sarah with an H at greatnessmagnified.com.